The moment I put on the sunglasses, a disturbing scene unfolded before me. Through the lenses, the man in front of me instantly transformed into a hideous monster. I quickly removed the glasses, and he returned to his normal human appearance. I was struck speechless with shock. When I put the sunglasses back on, I discovered the entire world had changed. Billboards and fashion posters had all turned into stark black and white propaganda messages. Even the cash in vendors' hands had become white paper printed with slogans. This surreal sight made me doubt my own eyes. As I wandered the streets in confusion, more and more monsters came into view. Strangely, not everyone appeared as monsters. These creatures were typically the affluent dressed in expensive clothes. When I saw the president on television was also a monster, it dawned on me that those ruling our country were no longer human. I then entered an upscale supermarket. When a coat-wearing monster bumped into me, I couldn't help but curse at her.
You look like the head fell on the cheese dip back in 1957.
The woman was visibly shocked, never expecting that I could see through her true identity. She immediately spoke strange sounds into her watch. I scanned the area with heightened alertness as something even more terrifying unfolded. All the monsters in the store began closing in on me, advancing while describing my appearance through their watches. Sensing imminent danger, I bolted from the store, but I'd barely made it down the street when I collided head-on with a police officer. As expected, through the sunglasses, both officers revealed their true, monstrous forms. Recognizing their hostile intent, I struck swiftly, knocking one down and seizing the other officer's pistol, instantly taking down both creatures. Discovering these monsters were mortal beings that could bleed and die gave me a surge of confidence. I grabbed the shotgun from the police cruiser and marched straight into a bank. Armed and ready, I didn't hesitate for a second, opening fire directly on the monsters. Just then, I spotted a monster hiding in the corner calling for backup. I immediately swung my gun toward it, but in the next second, something bizarre happened. The terrifying creature vanished right before my eyes. There was no time to process this, as a large police force had already arrived outside. With no other choice, I rushed out through the back door. I'd barely taken a few steps when a circular drone suddenly descended from above. Seeing its camera extending to expose my position, I didn't hesitate. I raised my gun and fired a shot at the drone.